next week, poor Seamus Malone became Ballybog's most wanted man. A blurry wanted poster appeared. The sheriff chased him. The baker hid from him. Half the village thought he was a notorious outlaw. The other half thought he was a terrible outlaw. Eventually, the real bandit was caught. The sheriff apologized. Sort of. And Seamus returned home, hoping for a quiet week. But Ballybog had other plans. Election season had arrived. Candidates gave speeches. Promises filled the town square, and then a goose entered the race. At first everyone laughed. Then the goose started leading in the polls. So grab your pint, grab your ballot, and hear the tale o' the Goose Election! Election banners filled the street. Every candidate looked neat. The mayor promised roads and trade. The baker promised lemonade. The blacksmith swore he'd lower fees. The farmer offered apple trees. Then through the square with noble stride, a large white goose began to glide. It honked once loud, it honked again. The crowd grew strangely entertained. And before the day was through, the goose had gained supporters too. Oh, vote, vote, cast away. The goose election's here today. No speeches along, no grand debate. Just honking at a steady rate. Slant it, raise a cheer. The strangest campaign of the year. And somehow leading every poll was a goose without a goal. Seamus thought he'd try his luck. Surely I can win this bunch. He printed posters, shook some hands, and outlined several hopeful plans. But every time he'd start a speech, the goose would wander within reach. One simple honk would fill the square and steal the spotlight sitting there. The villagers laughed and joined the fun. The goose campaign had just begun. With feathers bright and waddling grace, it somehow dominated the race. So vote, vote, cast away. The goose election's here today. The mayor groaned, the council cried, as goose support began to rise. Slight it, hear the call. The strangest candidate of all. No manifesto, no grand plan, yet somehow more popular than man. Election day arrived at last. The ballots all were quickly cast. The village gathered by the hall, awaiting the result of all. The mayor stood and read aloud before a stunned and silent crowd. The winner by a landslide vote. Then everyone looked at the goose. The goose flapped wings and strutted round. The loudest cheers became the sound, while Seamus smiled despite defeat and offered grain as a treat. Oh, vote, vote, cast away. The goose election won today. The first elected goose in town to wear the honorary crown. Slight to raise it high. The goose became the local pride, and every soul in Ballybog knew politics had lost the plot. The mayor sighed and packed his desk. The council called the whole thing blessed. The goose attended every meeting, mostly focused on its eating. And Seamus laughed beneath the sky. Well, at least I gave it a try. Oh, Ballybog, what can you do when nonsense somehow becomes true? And every year the stories grow, far stranger than we'll ever know. Oh, vote, vote, cast away. The goose election saved the day. No one knows quite how or why, but laughter filled the countryside. Slight to one more cheer for the strangest winner of the year. And if you think this tale was wild, just wait a little while. The goose enjoyed its victory. The villagers celebrated. The mayor pretended everything was normal. Nobody believed him. A week later, Seamus accepted a simple job. Just one quiet evening helping on the ferry. No politics, no geese, no flying carts, no prize pigs. Just a peaceful trip across the bay. What could possibly go wrong? Well, sometime after midnight, the ferry disappeared, and nobody was entirely sure where it had gone. And that, me friends, is a story for next week.